And we are live. Hey guys, how are you? We are on time. I say we, I'm on time. Can you believe it? What is going on? Name the amount of times that I've actually been on time. I would say it's 20% of the time that I've actually been on the dot, and that might be generous. How are you guys today? Are you having a good weekend so far? Saturday, does this week feel like it's gone quickly? I kind of feel like it does. Like on Wednesday I thought it was Tuesday, and then yesterday I was like, oh my god, it's Friday already. Where has this week gone? But I quite like weeks like that. It means that, like, does it mean it's a good week if it's gone quickly? I would say so. Because sometimes you have your weeks that go really slow and you're like, oh, get me to the weekend. I'm so excited, finally. It started slightly late for me. What? Like, not in a good way? What does that mean? It didn't start late for me. I was on time, and that's what I'm going with. So, like, if it started late for you, that's your problem, you know? Hi, I love your beards. Thank you so much, Enzo. Hi, Isra. Hi, Peachy Meg. Love that name, by the way. Hey, Aesthetic Girl. Hey, Potterhead. How was Wednesday? What do you mean the stream on... Wait, what happened on Wednesday? Did I stream on Wednesday or did I stream on Thursday? What happened on Wednesday? I feel like, am I missing something? Remind me. Oh, my internet held on. Okay. Oh no, guys, don't tell me we're gonna have the same problems as last time. That was stressful, wasn't it? Well, it was stressful for me because I didn't have a clue what was going on. And I'm not the most tech savvy person in the world, I'm not gonna lie. Hi, Sahana. Hi, Rose. Is anyone here from Snapchat, by the way? Oh, hey, Renegade. Also, Renegade, you've just come straight in and said, afternoon, Mr. Fitwaffle. Hello. Hi. I'm here too. Hi, Harshita. Is that correct? You're from Snapchat? Okay, cool. Because I only posted it like half an hour ago. So I know not everyone sees it that quickly. But I just wondered. Hi, Miss Fitwaffle. Hey. Hi, Natalia. You went to Google on Wednesday. No, that's the Wednesday coming. So that's in 3 days' time. That really threw me because I was like, I told you guys on Thursday. Sure, didn't I? It was Thursday I was live, wasn't it? So it would have to be Wednesday wouldn't have happened yet, you know? But yeah, that's next Wednesday. The Wednesday coming. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm slightly nervous, to be totally honest, only because there's going to be quite a few people in the room, and I've kind of been given some like bullet points of things they want me to talk about, and there's quite a few bullet points, guys. Like, I'm sure it'll be fine, but yeah, I just feel like there was quite a lot for me to remember, as well as cooking 2 recipes at the same time. I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. I might have like some notes in front of me to remind myself. Who came from Snapchat? Yeah, let me know. Right, Snap, if you come from Snap. Where's your glasses? I'm wearing contact lenses today. I literally picked them up this morning because they rang me to be like, your contact lenses are in. I was like, yay! But you guys like the glasses, don't you? Maybe I'll wear them every now and then. Because if anyone else has contact lenses, you will know. Oh, Gumball's from Snapchat. Yeah, if you guys know, if you wear contact lenses, you'll know that they're not that comfortable all the time. Like now they feel absolutely fine, but I've just put them in. But sometimes if I'm like out all day, then I tend to like, I don't know, sometimes they can get like a bit dry, or like you can get little specks in them. Like for me, I guess maybe it's makeup, I'm not really sure, but like I can almost get like almost like a little patch on them, and then I can actually see it in my vision. And I can't just use like drops and it will go away. It's like really stuck on. So I have to like take them out and put a new pair in, or just like totally take them out. But that can be really annoying, because imagine just having like a dot in front of your eye pretty much the entire time. You can't see a dot, it just looks blurry. But yeah, it's really annoying. Also, it feels dark in here, and I think it's because I don't have my lights on up above. So I'm just going to turn them on, and I'm going to see how much of a difference it makes. Did that make much of a difference? It's a bit brighter, isn't it? A little bit warmer. Almost 70% of you say you prefer my glasses. This actually shocks me. I don't know, Gumball, it's not like dark, because I've got like two huge studio lights over here that are brightening up the room. I just thought the background looked a bit dark. Do you know what I mean? Hey, Avocado Gaming. Hi, Elizabeth. I just joined. My mum and me love your cooking and baking so much. Thank you so much. Hi, Bobby. Hi, Divine Star. What's happening on Wednesday? I'm confused. Cactus Girl. So on Wednesday, I'm going into Google head offices in like London, and I'm doing a cooking demonstration for people that work there. And I'm basically talking about like my journey with Fitwaffle and my journey with YouTube to people there, and they're just all gonna stand there and listen to me and ask questions and then try my food. It's just a little bit scary, to be honest. I'm joking, I'm sure it'll be fine. Hi, Anna. You can't have faces record, by the way. What, you mean at Google? Yeah, I know. You can do backs of heads, but yeah, you can't get Google's faces in anything. Like, even if you were just filming the door, because I don't know if you've seen like the entrance to Google, it's big like turning doors and everything's glass, and it has a big Google thing. Even like people's faces coming out, you're not really supposed to get them in there, and those people might not even work there. I guess it's just like a security thing. But yeah, it's quite interesting. Hey, Sydney. My name is Pablo. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Pablo. Hi, Isabella. I have a question. You can ask a question. Go ahead. So 70% of you are saying glasses. This is crazy. Which book of yours is your favourite? I always get asked this question. I don't have a favourite. It would be like choosing a favourite child for me. When I eat your cooking recipe, it was like I was in heaven. I'm glad you liked it. I watch your short, sometimes full video. Oh, I'm glad you like my full videos too. They take a lot longer to make, so I'm glad people watch them. Rate your sweet tooth out of 100. I'm a solid 95, I reckon. I'm the girl who has the same glasses. Hey, I remember you. You messaged me on Snapchat. I thought that was really cool. It took me ages to find that pair of glasses. Just like a pair of glasses that I actually liked on me, because they're quite minimalistic, I guess you could say. And I know aviator shape tends to suit my face because I've always had aviator sunglasses, and I always think they like just suit my face shape. But honestly, like trying to find glasses, I probably went to like 4 different stores, and then I went back to the same store twice to have a look at glasses. And this was also during, I think it was towards the end of COVID. So basically, you couldn't just like put the glasses on and put them back. You had to put them on, and then you put them in a tray down below, and then they would have to clean every pair after you'd used it. Honestly, I felt so bad because I tried on probably about 15 different pairs of glasses that they then had to go clean afterwards to then put back because of like COVID measures. I don't think they do that anymore. I think they're probably back to like normal, where you just try them on and put them back. Can we see the Mochi? Yeah, I am. I'm gonna get it out in a minute. Obviously it's frozen, so I didn't get it out right now because, oh, thank you so much, Ella. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. Please say happy birthday to Layan. Is that how you say it? Layan? Happy birthday, Layan. I'm sorry if that's not how you say it. Do you like Harry Potter? I love Harry Potter. Is that where your name's from? It says Potterhead. So like, as in like Harry Potter? Harry Potter head? Crazy, because my last name is Head. German. Which Bake It Easy book is translated into another language? Yeah, so this, hang on, wrong side. This book, Baking It Easy, is my first book. That's the one that's been translated into German. So that is, okay, right side. This one. So this one up here, I'm trying to like do it on camera without looking. This one is this book. So they're exactly the same book, like exactly the same recipes, but obviously that one is in German. I don't know if this one's going to be translated or not, but obviously this is like a year, sorry, the German one has been translated like a full year after that one came out. So if it is going to be translated, it's still going to be like a while before it would come out, if that makes sense. Super kitchen, thank you. I do like my kitchen. It's nice and bright and airy. Did any of you guys ever, you'd be able to see it still actually, my old kitchen. Do you guys speak in any other languages? No, I would love to, but I don't have the motivation to learn a new language. And when I tried to learn a new language, it didn't go very well. What was I saying? I was in the middle of something, wasn't I? Oh yeah, that was it. So my old kitchen, you'll be able to see it on some of my like older long form videos. So the ones where I make the Subway cookies, like the soft and chewy cookies, that's in my old kitchen. And then making like the best fudgy brownies, that's also in my old kitchen. I think that might be the only two that are in like my old kitchen. I've also done like some tasting Oreo desserts. Sorry, they're also in my old kitchen. But it was so dark and so tiny. Like it was probably about here, so this line, to, it might have been around to here. But then, it was probably literally as wide as this table, and then you had your cupboards like on the side. And yeah, it was just very dark. Like there was actually no windows in my kitchen. So it was very, very dark. And like even the lights, it was a bit of a struggle because like all the walls were dark. Like in my old flat, right, the walls were dark brown. Some were cream, like the hallway was cream, and red, like a deep red. I'm sorry, but who paints apartment walls that colour? No offence to anyone who's painted their apartment that colour. It's just not great for filming. It's just so dark. The brown I like, especially in like a bedroom. I feel like brown is nice, but the red was just not for me. Also, red walls are known, I don't know if this is scientifically correct, but apparently red is known to make people angry. So why would you have an angry colour in your house? Do you know what I'm saying? How much Nutella do you have? Right now, I only have half a big jar. Red rooms are not PG. Very true, very true. YTTV. I love your videos and bacon so much. Thank you so much. Do you like ABBA? I actually really do. ABBA do a lot of the songs in Mamma Mia, right? Or do they do all the songs in Mamma Mia? But yeah, I like ABBA. They're really like upbeat. Doesn't make any sense. What doesn't make any sense? What have I said that doesn't make sense? Fitwaffle, is she Harry Styles' sister? No. Do you like Harry Styles? Yeah, I do like Harry Styles. How much cookies would you put in a jar? As many as that could fit in. When there's silence, I get a little scared. She's never silent. Yeah, I mean, I don't do silence very much, to be totally honest. Oh, having red walls. Yeah. Okay, so you're saying the red walls don't make sense. Yeah, no, I get it. I don't think it does either. What's your favourite sport? It depends whether to like do or to watch. So I did gymnastics for years and I actually really like watching gymnastics. I'd probably say gymnastics. But like I love watching like the sprints and stuff in the Olympics. Also, my husband's really into basketball. So I've been to a few basketball games. I actually really enjoy watching basketball. I actually quite enjoy American football as well. Once I knew the rules to American football, I actually found it quite interesting. But I went to watch a college game once, an American football game at the Rose Bowl in California, in Pasadena, LA. And this is going to sound stupid, but because they didn't have like the screens that you would see at, say, like Wembley or like one of the other big stadiums, I honestly just couldn't even keep track of the ball. I was like looking around like, where is it now? But this was also before I had contact lenses or glasses, so I probably just couldn't see the ball. But that wasn't very fun for me because I was just like, where's the ball? Hi, Juan. Is that how you say it? Or is it Juan? Juan? Really? I thought you had a full room of Nutella. Unfortunately not. I just buy it when I need it, otherwise I run out of space. I'm going to the ABBA tribute band and ABBA voyage with my mum and friends. That would be amazing, Avocado Gaming. That would be so good. I've actually been to, it was like a Mamma Mia dining experience. So it was like a theatre, but you actually sat down and had food at the same time. That was ages ago, like before COVID, at the O2 in London. It was so good. So if you, they are still doing it, I think, maybe. But yeah, if you ever get a chance to do something like that, it was amazing. At this point, she didn't have glasses. Exactly, I didn't. Was that when you realised you needed glasses? Renegade, you know what? I can't actually remember when I realised I needed glasses. I think it was when, this was I think the turning point for me, right? Was my mum needed me to like drive for her at one point, and I was literally like, I can't read the number plate that's like a few cars down, and she was like, oh, like, can you not? And you know in your driving test, that's actually one of the tests. You have to, it's a certain amount of meter away, but they basically stand you there and they say, read the number plate in front of you. And that's what they will do to allow you to drive. And I was like, I wouldn't pass my driving test if I couldn't read that number plate. So I was like, I can't be on the road without glasses or contact lenses because I'd be like dangerous. Not that I couldn't like see cars, like my vision's not that bad, but like the small details, especially at night as well. So you know when it's dark and like the lights are coming towards you, everything is just like blurred. So, I mean, not totally blurred, but you know, like the lights are kind of dazzling. So yeah, I was like, it was for driving mostly. I was like, I don't feel safe with driving without glasses. Do you like Netflix? Yes. Tea or coffee? Probably coffee. Do you have a recipe for puff pastry sheets? I don't have them in Australia, so I'm thinking you might have a recipe. I really want to make your puff pastry strawberry cream puff. I actually don't. I've never actually made puff pastry. It's actually a really difficult recipe to make puff pastry because you're supposed to like layer it, so that's how it puffs up. So you know when they make croissants, you have to like, is it called laminating? But yeah, it's not like an easy process. The best thing you can do if you actually want to make your own puff pastry is probably find like a pastry chef on YouTube that gives you like a lengthy tutorial on it. And I think it's quite time consuming. So I haven't made it. Maybe I'll try and make it one day. But just to make like a simple recipe, I probably just wouldn't, to be totally honest. What have you said now? Every time she puts glasses on, she asks who I am. Shut up. Early bird or night owl? I would say I'm more of a night owl now, but but I would say I used to be not an early bird. You know what? I'm a middle of the day bird. I don't like super late nights and I don't like super early mornings. But right now, my sleep pattern is definitely night owl. So I'm going to sleep at like 2 a.m. and waking up at like 9. So I would probably say it would have to be night owl. What? Stop laughing. My husband's laughing at me when you said early bird, because I'm clearly not an early bird. Who eats all the desserts? I try and give them to like friends and family and anyone I can, to be honest. My landlord. What's your favourite ramen? Anything that isn't too spicy. Can you make a lotus milk cake? So I've made a lotus cake before and that had milk in it. So I guess you could say that's, that's a lotus milk cake. I sleep until 10 a.m. I would as well. Like this morning, I pretty much slept into almost 10. But the doorbell went because I had a package. Me too, but I wake up at 1:30 p.m. What? I could never wake up that late. Waffles or pancakes? Probably more of a pancake person, to be honest. Can you try and make baklava once? Like maybe you can try and make popular sweet dishes of other countries too. I really like that idea. Yeah, I can definitely do that. And I didn't actually realise you could get baklava pastry, or baklava. You can actually get the special pastry that they use. Because I thought I would have to make my own pastry and I just thought, oh, that sounds like it could easily go wrong. But I might try, because that sounds good. Yes, baklava. I actually love baklava. It's so good. Do you make pizza? Yeah, I like pizza. Pizza is pretty comforting. Yeah, I like pizza a lot. What is baklava? It sounds yummy. Someone will be better at explaining this than I will. But it's like, it's really thin layers of pastry and it's loaded with honey, nuts, and what's the paste? Is there pistachio? I should know because I've eaten a lot of baklava. But yeah, someone else, if you want to try and explain. It's the filling is like marshmallow, but it's not got marshmallow fluffing. Can you make a mango mochi? I can try. I've never made mochi before in my life. Yes, it's pistachio. It is pistachio, isn't it? Oh no, it keeps glitching. Please don't say that. I'm not starting this stream again. What is mochi? Should we get it out? Can we make a lotus milk cake? I've already answered this. Guys, stop spamming. Okay. Mochi acquired. So, these are the flavours I've got, okay? These were the only ones I could find, by the way. So, I've got mango, which I've already tried. As you can see, the packet's already open. Coconut, so I haven't tried this one before. Caramel, which actually has like a caramel filling in the middle. I feel like it could either be really nice or really gross. You know, some caramel just isn't very nice. And then tropical, which I assume is passion fruit, because that's a passion fruit on the front. It just says filled with tropical flavoured water ice. So what's, oh no, so it actually does have different fruits inside. So it is tropical, it's not just passion fruit. So it's mango puree, pineapple, carrot, and pumpkin concentrate, passion fruit juice. This one could be really nice, you know. That sounds like a good combination of flavours. I need to leave them out for a little bit. So if I take them all out and put them on a plate, then I'll put the rest back in the fridge because I'm not going to eat loads of them. So these are the mango ones. I think they're proper cool. They come in like this little tray. They look like little donuts. Okay, so this is mango. I put them on my little plate. And then we can vote for which one I should try first. But we only have, it's like 2 to 3 minutes you're supposed to leave them out. before you're supposed to eat them. Otherwise they go too soft. So if I put them all out, and then I might just do like, oh, these ones are cool. These ones are like really white. You should try boba tea. I haven't had boba in ages, like probably before lockdown. I actually have some friends that run like a bubble waffle and bubble tea, like shop, I guess you would call it. Not like a proper restaurant, what would you call it? Almost like a food stand kind of thing, almost like a pop-up kind of thing. I can't remember what they're called now, oh my gosh, it's just totally gone off the top of my head. Okay, so these are the caramel ones. These ones look quite nice. If it's glitching, try refreshing. It's not glitching here. Yeah, if it is glitching for you guys, you can try like refreshing or coming like out of the stream and then back in again. Because it might be your internet rather than my internet, if that makes sense. Can you do a poll on which one she should do? Yeah, can we do a poll, please? Can we do a poll on, I was going to get mochi and eat it for the first time, but I left it for 2 hours and it turned to liquid. Oh, look at these ones. They're like bright pink. Oh, they look so good. Oh, you know what? They actually look like they've got like a little flower in the middle. Can you see that? You see it almost looks like a flower in the middle. Oh, I'm well excited about this one. Okay, let me put these ones back in the freezer. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose all of them. And they're not cheap, like Gumball said. They were not £7, luckily. These ones were £3.40 each, I think. So they're quite expensive, but they should last quite a long time. Like I've got quite a few. I've got quite a few here. Okay, so what one should we try first? They're in Aldi for €5. So yeah, they're like £3.50. I think they were in Aldi. Expensive but worth it. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? When they're in the freezer, they last like a long time as well. I'll eat them all. Yeah, my husband will eat them all. Hey AJs. Thank you so much. Okay, what are the flavours? So we have coconut, mango, caramel, and tropical. So we can do a poll between two if you want. But yeah, we need to be kind of quick, to be totally honest. Because otherwise they're gonna melt. Okay, perfect. So which first? Coconut, mango, caramel, or tropical? My favourite was coconut. Okay, that's good, that's good. If you don't eat them, send them to me and I'll eat them. I don't think they're gonna survive. The pink one is cute. It's so cute, isn't it? You wanted me to try the pink one? Caramel, mango. We can do them in order of percentage. Good shout. So I'll leave it for like a minute because I've probably got almost a minute left on these still. They still feel quite solid, to be fair. So like I said, I've already tried the mango one. And I actually did it the other day where I bit into it probably after only about a minute and a half. My teeth. It hurt my teeth so much. And I don't even have very sensitive teeth, but it was so cold. The caramel. Say Mochi. Is it, okay, tell me if this is right. Is it Mochi? Is that how you say it? Because I always thought it was Mochi, but someone told me it was Mochi. I mean, I've probably said Mochi before. Google it. I have my phone in my pocket this time. If I turn up the volume, I should be able to do it. So let's go pronounce. Can't type. Pronounce Mochi. How to pronounce mochi the correct way. Oh, it is saying mochi.
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 Mochi. So that's how the British pronunciation.
Mochi.
Mochi. That's the American one. How do you pronounce mochi in Japan? Ah, so it says, so someone was having me on then, because I always said it was mochi, and they were like, no, it's mochi. And this says mochi is often mispronounced as mochi in English-speaking countries. And then it says the correct pronunciation of mochi in Japanese is mochi. Mochi. So there you go. Mochi, guys. Not mochi, mochi. I got an ad. Have people got abs? Abs? I don't know what I'm talking about. It's rice candy. Yeah, so the outside bit is rice dough. Okay, let's see what the poll is saying. So we're starting off with mango, then we're going caramel, then we're going tropical, then we're going coconut. Okay, so that's what I'm going with. I think mango is like the clear winner at the moment, so let's do that one. It still feels very cold. So this is the, hang on, let me go back to my screen so I can actually see what I'm doing. So let me hide my eyes. There you go. So that one is the mango one. Let's try it. It's really good. So, oh, hang on, backwards, this way. So the ice cream inside is like quite a strong mango flavour. The rice dough I find isn't that sweet. Like I maybe like it to be a little bit sweeter, but I think when you first bite, you get a lot of dough and not much sorbet in the middle. But when you get to the middle, then I feel like the ratios get a bit better for me anyway. It was good though. It was really nice. Okay, what one's next? Caramel next. I kind of want to cut this one in half. Shall I do that? I know people are going to be like, oh my gosh, you can't cut a mochi in half. This knife will do. Or will it? Do I need to go with a bigger knife? But it's only because it's got a filling, and I feel like if I bite it, I'm not going to get into the filling. Yeah, that looks great. So that's with the filling inside. Now, I know I'm gonna get a bit of filling. So that, can you see like the rice dough is like proper sticky, doughy. Okay, let's try this bit. So this is the caramel with like the caramel on the inside. Mmm. Oh, that's so good. That tastes like really creamy caramel ice cream. Oh, I think I might actually prefer that to the mango, you know? Mmm. You know, it would be slightly better if it's salted caramel. Mmm, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Okay, where'd you get it from? It's from Aldi. I made the rocky road from your cookbook this morning. What flavour did you make? What's the next one then? So, coconut and then tropical. That's what we're going with. I'm going to get some caramel mochi now. So, what was it? Sorry, coconut. Okay, so this is the coconut one. It's white. I do like coconut. Do you guys like coconut? Okay, it is nice, but it's not my favourite. Look how white it is. It's like snow. I do like coconut, but just not as much as the other ones. It's very subtle in flavour, and then I think I tasted a little bit of like the coconut texture in there, and that was a bit surprising because I expected it to be smooth. So that one's my least favourite at the moment. So currently my favourite is the caramel, then the mango, then the coconut. Look, you can see the pretty flower a bit better. Look, this one's so nice. It's so pretty. I feel like I'm gonna like this one. So this one is the tropical. Oh, this one's harder. I'm gonna try the other side. Oh my god, it's so cold. Oh, that's so cold. The ice cream's weird in this one. It's like really hard. So like the outside's really soft. Like you can probably see the difference, make my hand really cold, in like the actual texture of the ice cream. I don't know if you'll be able to or not. So the mango, this one, is a lot softer and this one's a lot harder. So it's more icy and it's a lot harder to bite through. There is a hair on my plate, no one saw that. This is one of my own hairs. Like the flavour's nice, but the inside's just a weird texture. Like it's almost as if I need to leave it for like a lot longer. Yeah, that's not nice to eat. It's a texture thing. It's really weird. You're allergic to potatoes? Are you really? Have you seen new emojis? I don't think so. What emojis are they? Mochi is perfect at medium temperature, not too hard or soft. So this one's good. These three are all good texture, especially this one. This one's the caramel is definitely the creamiest. As you can see, like the middle is pretty much melting already. So I would say that one's like just going too soft now. This one is probably at perfect temperature right now. You can kind of see it's like soft but not like melting. That one's good. I think I'd like this one to be a little bit sweeter. Let me try the coconut again. I'm giving everyone a second chance. This is a good texture. That's getting better. Like now it's creamier. It tastes really milky. And I actually quite like it. Like I'm almost tempted to say like, is that better than the mango? I think texture-wise, it's better than the mango. But is it flavour-wise? I'm a bit sad about this one because it sounds really nice, but like I can't even squeeze the ice cream at all. It did say though, it was slightly different to the other ones. It was like water. So maybe it is like a block of flavoured ice inside. And that's what it tastes like anyway. But it was good. I'm going to end the poll, okay? Because I've tried all of them. Have you guys tried any of these flavours? Like, do you think they're nice? I need, my hands are all, like, powdery now. Let me just wipe them on something. There you go. Don't get Mochi from Coles, it's so bad. I got one for $7 and it tasted like rubber. Oh yeah, that's not good. That's not good. You should have tried chocolate. I think the chocolate is the best. So there wasn't any chocolate. These were the only ones, these were the only flavours that they had in Aldi. But I'm pretty sure there's a chocolate one in Sainsbury's. So I could get that maybe for next time just to try it. How much was the Mochi? It was, I think they were $3.50 per packet. So £3.50 for 6, which is quite expensive, but it's not like crazy expensive. It's not $7. Hi Reggie. pretty sure Tesco you can get them. They have Itsu chocolate ones in Sainsbury's. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I'm gonna go give these to my husband quick, because otherwise they're gonna get too soft. Like this one's very soft, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What one do you think my husband is going to like the most? I think he's going to like the caramel most. Obviously, none of you know him, so you don't know his taste buds. Bernie, could you report back when you've tried them, please, and can you tell what your favourite is? Is $7 expensive? I think that's cheap. Are you Gumball? Are you in Australia? Because you obviously the exchange rate is slightly different. So I think so £7 would be expensive, but does $7 Australian dollars work out to roughly £3.50? Sorry, £3.50. Can you put Mochi back in the freezer to eat later like regular ice cream? Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, someone can tell me otherwise, but I'm pretty sure she you know what, I do this. I'll read chat whilst talking at the same time, and I'll just say nothing that I mean. So I just need to focus on what I'm saying and then focus on chat and we'll all be fine. I can't remember what I was saying now. What was you talking about? I don't know. What's your favourite cheesecake? So one of my favourite ones that I've made, I made a white chocolate raspberry one, and that was really good. Like, I really liked how the raspberries were like fruity and refreshing, and the acidity kind of breaks up like the heaviness of the cheesecake. I also really like lemon cheesecakes, but my like ultimate favorite cheesecake that I've actually tried was I tried a cinnamon roll, like a Cinnabon cheesecake in America. At Cheesecake Factory. No, it wasn't in America. It was in Dubai. At Cheesecake Factory. I thought it was America because obviously Cheesecake Factory is American. But it was actually in Dubai and it was amazing. Eloise, look, new emojis. I actually can't see half of them. They're coming up as like blank squares. But I can see a little chick. I can see like a tiger, a cheetah, a duck. What was the other one? But yeah, I'm eat the flower and the pink one. I think it was just inside. Did you say mango was bad? Is that what you said? Oh, you weren't a fan? The mango, I quite liked the mango, but I think it's the outside bit that threw me a little bit. I just think it was, I needed it to be a little bit sweeter. Your new book, and I want to make the Biscoff cake. Oh, I hope you enjoy it if you make it. I like the coconut. Yeah, I quite like the coconut. The texture's good, right? What's your favourite ice cream? I really like cookies and cream, so like Oreo ice cream, cookie dough. I actually really like mango. Like mango sorbet, I think is amazing. Just obviously the one, I like it to be like really strong. Like one of the best mango ice creams I ever had was in France, well, no, Corsica, which is France. And it was from like, you know, a big stand. They had loads of different flavours, like loads of fruity flavours. And it was so thick and like refreshing. It tasted like you were eating a juicy mango, but in ice cream form. Oh, it was so good. Can you check out my post I tagged you in? Oh, yes, I will bake my day. You know what? Oh, it's on Fitwaffle. I was going to say I could check it on this phone, but I don't have my, I'm not logged into Fitwaffle on that phone. I'm logged into my other one. Do you like digestive biscuits? Because there's a mochi flavour called taro, which I think tastes just like it. That's interesting. I do like digestive biscuits. I'd actually be interested in tasting that. What's the IG handle? I think it's probably Bake My Day. Yeah, is it Bake My Day? The IG handle. Do you like Jaffa cake ice cream? I've never tried it. I don't know what the handle is. No, what's your handle, Bake My Day? Oh, there you go. You've got it. You've got it. Baking You Happy One. There you go. Christmas music is playing. What, right now? What? Did you know you can get spaghetti and cheese ice cream? That sounds gross. I do not want to try that. I had a friend and he had some like really weird flavoured ice creams. I think, was it Heinz did like a pop-up in London where they created like weird ice cream flavours like baked beans, sour cream, ketchup, Worcestershire sauce. What else? What other flavours did they have? I can't even remember now, but I think I tried the Worcestershire sauce one, and it was gross. Like, it was disgusting. So I would not try another one that's like a gross flavour. I'll stick to my cookie dough and Oreos. I really want to try spinach and chocolate mochi. They are a combination, not separate. My friends tried it, but they hated it. But they are picky eaters, so I don't care. I'll try it. I'll usually try most things. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, spinach and chocolate doesn't sound that bad. It depends if you can actually. It depends if you can actually taste the spinach or not. You know. Do you think a chocolate orange cheesecake will turn out good? Yeah, definitely, definitely. Please try to do more Biscoff recipes. Okay, cool. How many Insta accounts do you have? 3, I think. Can you try traditional black and white cookies? So I've never actually had a black and white cookie. I think it's quite, are you American? Because I think it's quite an American thing, right? I don't really think we have them in the UK. Spinach tastes like Biscoff spread? What? Do you like the Tango Blast slushy or haven't you tried it yet? You know what, Preppy? I went into a shop this morning and they had it. And okay, so this is in my local store, right? Like one of my local stores. And every time I go in there, the Tango Ice Blast machine is broken. Today I walked in and it was working. And I was like, oh, should I get it? And then I didn't. But I was so tempted. So that's such a coincidence that you've asked. Maybe I'll go back. What's the best flavour? Because, what is it, strawberry and blue raspberry? Are they the flavours? Or is it cherry? It's probably strawberry, right? Which is the best flavour, or should I do a mixture to try it? Do you have any tips for me to get better? I guess, so my husband says my biggest tip is consistency, in my opinion. I mean, absolutely, it's consistency, but also just like making sure that everything in your video is like, you know, presentable, like the lighting's good, the camera's not like shaky or anything. I'll have a look at your videos and I'll see if I can be a little bit more specific, because obviously without seeing them, you could be doing absolutely everything right already. It might just be that, like, you know, you haven't posted enough times yet or something like that. But I'll have a look. But also, like, you know, just general tips, like making sure that you have like a hook. So at the beginning, obviously the hook is generally what it looks like. So you need to make sure that it's like really presentable, so someone goes, oh wow, like that looks really good, I want to make it. And then someone will like save the recipe or like it or like share it with their friends or something to try and, like, I guess, get the video out there. It's always really difficult when you start. Like, I've been doing Fitwaffle, like my actual, just when I started my Instagram account, for probably like 7 years now. So unfortunately you don't really just blow up overnight, but it is easier now with like shorts and reels and TikTok for like your videos to reach people outside of your audience. So if anything, like now is like a good time to get going. It wasn't as easy when it was just like pictures and you had to have followers to get seen, or you had to be shared to get seen by, like, say, a big account or something, if that makes sense. I'm getting hot. Do you want sweet or salty popcorn? I like both, but if I had to choose, I would go sweet. What time is it for you? It is 3:22. Oh, that's an interesting question, Ace. So I'm English too, I love your videos, I've cooked many of your things. The Oreo microwave cake was lovely, I'm glad you liked it. Do you have any regrets quitting your personal training job? No, not at all, I don't have any regrets. I always knew when I was going into personal training that it wasn't going to be a forever job for me. It was something that I enjoyed at the time, but I didn't see much progression in it for me unless I was going to, like, own my own gym, and like even online personal training wasn't really much of a thing when I was doing it. So I just couldn't really see where the progression was gonna be, if that makes sense. So it was something that I wanted to do for now, but then I was looking to move on anyway. So I guess it was just like a natural progression. And some people ask me if, like, I would still do it, or if I do it now. And it's, even though, say, a session is just an hour, there's so much like planning and communication that goes into just like that hour with that person, that it actually takes up quite a lot of time, like quite a lot of mental energy as well. So it's not just like you turn up, you do a session and like you go home. You know, you have to like plan the session, then you have to plan the next session, and especially when it comes to someone's diet and everything as well, you know, there's so much more that goes into it than just like taking someone for like a session. It was fun. Like, for me, the best part was always like meeting the actual people and like having conversations with them, rather than just like standing there and telling them what to do. Although some people liked that, they almost just wanted to just say, right, go do this, go do this, go do this, and not have like a conversation. But a lot of my clients like actually wanted conversation, which was always nice. You meet a lot of cool people. Most people are nice. Most people. I have been sworn at before when I was personal training. Someone was doing press ups. I won't obviously say who it is. Not that you guys would know, so it wouldn't matter. But it was a guy I was training, and he was doing press ups, and he was like really, really struggling. And I was like, come on, you've just got 2 more. And yeah, basically he turned around and swore at me. And then he was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, no, it doesn't matter. I was like, I'm not going to take it personally. Personally, I don't like popcorn. Really? That's interesting. I have friends that can't eat popcorn because it doesn't agree with their stomach. I think they like it though, so that's unfortunate. What's your favourite food? I like banoffee pie, I like pizza, what else do I like? I actually really like moussaka. I haven't had moussaka in a while, but every time I eat moussaka, I think moussaka's nice. I like a good burger, I like good fried chicken, I like a lot of food, I like most foods. And then obviously just like sweet stuff, cinnamon rolls. Oh, I love cinnamon rolls. Have you tried Biscoff ice cream yet? I haven't tried the one from the store, but I've made my own Biscoff ice cream and that was delicious. Yeah, no problem, Bake My Day. You're very welcome. I love toffee. I like toffee. I went for a rounders game this morning. It was so fun. We won. Congratulations for winning. I haven't played rounders in forever. I would have played it at school. I actually quite enjoyed rounders, but I was just quite like a sporty person. So anything that got me out of the classroom, I was like, yes, I'll play rounders. The only thing I didn't like about rounders is at school, I would say, because, I mean, my class probably had at least 30, maybe even 40 people in it. During the space of your hour or whatever it was that you had, you probably only got to bat, like actually have a go at hitting the ball, like 2 to 3 times. So you didn't really get much chance to practice. But then again, it probably would have been dangerous if we all stood in the line just like whacking balls at each other. So I get why they did it. But yeah, you kind of needed to like have a practice so you could get better at batting. Is it called batting in rounders? Oh, you don't like popcorn either, Cactus Girl? Feta and cheese or salt and vinegar? Salt and vinegar. Have you tried profiteroles? I have. I like profiteroles, but my husband loves profiteroles. He likes them more than I do. Ignore my comment. You're lucky I didn't see it. When will the next stream come? I have 4 nights in Cirencester. I can't pronounce that. Probably on Thursday. It'll be probably Thursday evening. Don't spam the same comments. Yeah, guys, please don't write the same comment over and over again, okay? I try my best to see everything. Cirencester. Is that correct? Cirencester. Okay, cool. I wasn't that far off. I feel like I've got the powdery stuff from the rice like stuck to my lips. What's the inspiration for the name Fitwaffle? Okay, so if you've been in my streams quite a lot, then you probably already know this, but Fitwaffle has a few meanings. So it means it combines my 2 passions, so fitness and food. But the fit part also means fitting all foods into your diet. It also means, the waffle part also means waffling on, because if you haven't noticed, I tend to talk a lot. So there's kind of like a few meanings to it. The waffle, at the time of creating Fitwaffle, I was also eating quite a lot of waffles. So there's like a few meanings to it. Oh, I'm getting quite hot now. What's the alternate for cream cheese? You could use mascarpone cheese. Or if you're looking for like a vegan version or something, then you can get like vegan versions as well. You're a personal trainer and waffle is foods. Yeah, and yeah, that was obviously the fit part as well, is like when I created it at the time, I was also a personal trainer. So there's quite a few things. There's probably like 3 main meanings to Fitwaffle. I like the idea of the name. Thank you very much. I'm new to baking. Do you have any tips for me if I don't mind you asking? Yes. Okay, so follow the recipe. Exactly, even the bits that you don't want to do. So this is where I see people fail in baking, is their intuition of what they think is correct takes over. And this happens, so I've got some close friends, and they said to me, oh, I don't think I baked the brownie enough. And I wasn't there at this point. This is just them like feeding back to me. They said, I don't think I baked the brownie enough. And they said, but I did do it for like 5 minutes longer than what it said. And I said, oh, okay, like, you know, what do you think you did wrong? And then they start saying like, oh, well, I baked it in a different size dish. I baked it in a smaller dish. And I'm like, okay, that's like the first thing where it could have gone wrong. Then it was like, oh, and then when I took it out, we left it for like 10 minutes and then just started eating it. And I was like, okay, that's like number 2 where it's gone wrong. So even though they followed the recipe, the actual recipe exactly, there was 2 things in there that literally made the biggest difference to whether the brownie actually worked or not. So even though the batter was correct, baking it in something different, like too small, was gonna affect the baking time massively. and then not letting something cool, especially with like brownies and blondies. Like brownies are basically just gonna probably be like gooey still, if not just like runny. So yeah, you need to basically let them cool. So I mean, that was a very long way of answering your question. But pretty much just like following exactly what the recipe says. And really the only way you can get better with stuff is to just like keep doing it. You know, like if your brownie didn't go right the first time, work out why it went wrong. You know, oh, I used the wrong size dish, or like I didn't let it cool, I didn't put it in the fridge, I didn't use the right chocolate, or like I swapped out this, I only used one egg because I only had one egg. Do you know what I mean? Like bacon's the sort of thing where you can't change something and still expect it to work. Whereas I think generally with cooking, you know, like if you're gonna have an omelette and you're gonna use 2 eggs instead of 3 eggs, like it's still gonna work. But that's not the same with baking. So yeah, just like following the recipe and just trial and error. Like there's definitely things that I do differently like 3 years on than I did at the beginning. And you know, I've realized why things didn't work, like caramel especially. You know, if you're making caramel, like you have to keep stirring. Like you can't go to the bathroom, come back and expect your caramel to be okay. You know, like you have to keep stirring with stuff like that. So there's some things which are quite easy, and then there's other things that need a lot of attention. It's not raining in my part of England. It's sunny for me as well. I improvise a lot for your recipes. I use raw sugar instead of granulated sugar and light brown sugar, but it's because we don't have granulated sugar in Aussie. And it turned out as a sponge cake. So like some things will have almost direct substitutes. So for example, granulated sugar and caster sugar will work the same. They're just different textures. So if you're using grams, you're going to be fine. But if you're using volume, then they're a slightly different volume. Like basically, because bacon is a science, it can go wrong quite easily when you're swapping out different ingredients. But if you do your research when you're swapping out ingredients, the internet's very good at letting you know like if you need a little bit more or a little bit less, or whether you need to add something. It's a bit like, you know, if you're gluten-free, for example, you know, sometimes gluten-free flour will work perfectly, and then other times you'll need to add something like xanthan gum to make it work, or you'll need to add like a little more of this, or to make it, to like bring back that moisture, or like that, like a gelling agent or something. So yeah, it just involves a little bit of research, to be totally honest. Oh, I'm hot. If bacon is a science, does this make Eloise a scientist? I'm gonna say yes. Like absolutely yes. Fitwaffle, please don't cook me. Is that because your last name's pork? In Belfast, it's very cloudy. Thank you, April. I appreciate it. Do you have a recipe for macarons? Not right now. I don't know. Back me up. Hey, no, don't back him up. I've tried the mochi. Which one? I was the first vote. Pro scientist Eloise. Thanks, Sam. I appreciate it. Maya, remember me? I'm the person who had a sore throat at the same time as you a few months ago. Yay! I hope yours is gone now. Mine's definitely gone. You could be known as Dr. Waffle. So my husband actually has a friend who is a doctor of basketball. So you joke, but this could be a thing. I could be a doctor of baking. I'm probably not going to qualify. I love Mochi, so had to watch this stream. Thank you, Rose. Nah, Sosbra, I said yes. She needs a lab coat, and boom, she'll be doing Coke and Mentos. That's it. I need the full-on coat with the goggles, and then I'll be in here destroying my kitchen with Coke and Mentos. Reading or watching Netflix? Watching Netflix. I'm not good at reading, to be totally honest. I can read, but it just takes me a while. Coke and Mentos. Alternate cream cheese. You can use mascarpone if you don't have cream cheese. I read a book but fast. Oh, you're lucky. I feel like I get distracted when I read books. You could do Coke and Mentos on the balcony. Yeah, I'm sure my neighbours would love that. I think I would have to go to like the park to do it or something, away from people. Otherwise they could get hit in the face by Coke. What is the time? It's 3:30. Should I watch Fitwaffle or Jack Sucks at Life? I think I'm gonna head off. So you can go watch Jack if you want, guys. Do you have 7-Up? No. What? Cookies and cream or coffee ice cream? Cookies and cream is my favourite. I just came back. Oh, I'm sorry. I am gonna head off though, guys. So I will see you guys on Thursday. Actually, let me check. I think I can do Thursday. Let me check my diary because I know I've got something in on Thursday. Where is my diary? Here. So I could do Thursday, but it would have to be later. Like maybe 6:30 or something. But I can probably do Thursday. Thursday should be fine. Then I can tell you how Google went on the Wednesday. So that sounds good to everyone. I'll put out a little notification anyway, so obviously I can let you guys know. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate you all. And I will see you on Thursday. I hope you have a really good weekend. Obviously, if you want to keep up with what I'm doing, you can follow me on Snapchat. That's where I post most like behind the scenes and what I'm doing, just like generally. And then obviously you can follow me on like Instagram, Fitwaffle or Fitwaffle Kitchen, or both, TikTok, and obviously YouTube as well. So thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate you. And I will see you guys on Thursday. Thank you, bye.